The day began like any other in Israel. The sun rose over Jerusalem, cafes opened in Tel Aviv, but at 6 a.m., sirens shattered the calm. This was no drill. Phones buzzed with red alerts. Seek shelter immediately. Across the country, people ran for cover, leaving cars, breakfast tables, and busy streets behind. The attack was massive and coordinated, coming from 4 directions. Iran launched powerful ballistic missiles from the east. Hezbollah in Lebanon fired rockets from the north. Syrian militias joined from the northeast. Houthi rebels in Yemen sent drones and missiles from the south. Israel was surrounded by fire. The targets were clear: Tel Aviv, Haifa, the Nevatim air base, and near Dimona's nuclear reactor. 500 missiles and drones filled the sky, a nightmare scenario. The scale was staggering, a wave of fire visible from space. For those on the ground, it was pure fear. Sirens wailed, defense systems activated, and people waited, praying the shield would hold. The world had watched this region simmer for decades. On this morning it boiled over. The attack was designed to cripple and terrorize, to show that nowhere was safe. Every part of Israel was under threat. The sky was a battlefield, each streak a calculation of hate and power. The people listened, waited, and hoped. The world watched, holding its breath. The morning the sky fell, everything changed. Israel was at war. As missiles tore through the sky, Israel's multi-layered defense sprang into action. The Arrow system intercepted long-range threats high above Earth. David's sling targeted medium-range missiles from Syria and Lebanon. Iron Dome batteries protected cities from short-range rockets and drones. The sky lit up with interceptors, a deadly dance of technology and survival. Most threats were destroyed, but not all. The shield held, but cracks began to show. No defense is perfect. Some missiles broke through. In Tel Aviv, a missile struck an apartment building, collapsing floors and sending dust skyward. In Haifa, a chemical facility was hit, igniting a toxic fire. At Nevatim Air Base, a missile fragment damaged the runway, a symbolic blow. The psychological impact was immense. If military bases could be hit, nowhere felt safe. Hospitals filled with wounded, families searched the rubble, and fear spread. The shield's failures shattered the illusion of safety. The war was no longer distant, it was in the streets. The cost was immediate and tragic. Israel's sense of security was gone. As the attack unfolded, the U.S. joined Israel's defense. American jets and Navy destroyers intercepted missiles, creating an outer ring of protection. The world watched a live demonstration of military alliance and technology. The message to Iran was clear. Attacking Israel meant facing American power. Israel responded swiftly. F-35s struck missile sites in Syria, Hezbollah command centers, and Iranian-backed depots. The counterstrike was precise and punishing. The region became a tinderbox, violence escalating rapidly. News channels tracked every move. Analysts warned of further escalation. The world was on edge, fearing what might come next. The cycle of conflict was spinning out of control. The international response was immediate. Calls for restraint from Moscow and Beijing, but suspicion in Washington and Jerusalem. Global markets panicked, oil prices soared, stocks tumbled. The economic shock was instant, a reminder of the world's vulnerability. The nuclear risk loomed. Israel's ambiguity and Iran's ambitions made the stakes terrifying. The world faced the possibility of escalation beyond conventional war. The coming days would decide the region's fate. The sky was quiet, but the silence was heavy with uncertainty. The world waited, hoping for peace, or fearing the darkness to come.